The human understanding of the outer solar system underwent a radical transformation when a spacecraft finally reached the edge of our planetary neighborhood. For decades, Pluto was seen as a tiny, frozen relic of the past, eventually demoted from its status as a planet. However, the data returned from the New Horizons probe in 2015 tells a story of a world that is far more dynamic, mysterious, and alive than anyone had dared to imagine. At the very center of Pluto's identity is a feature that has captured the public imagination, a massive, heart-shaped plain spanning 1,600 kilometers. Known officially as Sputnik Planitia, this region is a vast expanse of nitrogen ice. What startled scientists most was its pristine appearance. In a solar system that is 4,600,000,000 years old, almost every celestial body is covered in impact craters from space debris. Yet, Pluto's heart is smooth and clean, suggesting a geological age of less than 10 million years. In cosmic terms, this surface was formed only yesterday. This smoothness is the result of a slow, rhythmic process that scientists describe as a planetary heartbeat. The nitrogen ice is not static, it boils in a process of extreme slow motion, with each massive convection cell turning over once every 500,000 years. This movement effectively erases craters and keeps the surface perpetually young. Even more shocking is the evidence of what lies beneath that icy crust. Analysis of gravity data suggests that deep under 60 to 80 kilometers of ice, Pluto hides a liquid water ocean. Despite temperatures dropping to -230 degrees Celsius, this water remains liquid because it is saturated with ammonia, which acts as a natural antifreeze. This underground sea may contain more water than all of the oceans on Earth combined. The presence of ammonia and the chemical environment of this dark abyss bear a striking resemblance to the early oceans of Earth, raising the tantalizing possibility that primitive life forms could exist in the total darkness of Pluto's interior, surviving on chemical energy rather than sunlight. Pluto also defies expectations with its atmosphere. Despite having gravity that is only 6% as strong as Earth's, it manages to hold on to a thin, blue haze. This atmosphere breathes in sync with Pluto's 248-year journey around the Sun. When the planet nears the Sun, the ice turns to gas and the atmosphere expands. As it moves away, the gas freezes into a snow of nitrogen and methane that can fall for over a century. When New Horizons looked back at Pluto, it captured a stunning image of a blue ring of light surrounding the sphere, revealing a sky that looks remarkably like our own. The terrain of Pluto is equally majestic. Water ice on this world is so cold that it becomes as hard as steel, forming mountains like the Norgay Montes that stand 3,500 meters high. These peaks are topped with methane frost that glitters like diamond dust. Nearby, ice volcanoes 7 kilometers high erupt with a mixture of water and ammonia, a form of cold magma that reshapes the landscape and proves that Pluto still possesses a mysterious internal heat source. The relationship between Pluto and its largest moon, Charon, is more of a partnership than a typical planetary bond. Charon is so large that the two bodies actually orbit a point in space between them, functioning like a binary system. They are tidally locked, meaning they always show the same face to one another. From certain spots on Pluto, Charon hangs motionless in the sky, never rising or setting. Charon also wears a reddish cap at its north pole, made of organic materials captured from Pluto's escaping atmosphere, creating a laboratory for the chemical precursors of life. The story of Pluto is also a deeply human one. It was discovered in 1930 by Clyde Tombaugh, a young man who built his own telescope from scrap parts. Though he passed away in 1997, a small portion of his ashes was placed inside the New Horizons spacecraft. After a 9-year journey across 5 billion kilometers of space, the discoverer finally reached the world he found, greeted by the giant heart on its surface. Pluto stands as a reminder that even the most distant and forgotten corners of our universe hold secrets that are vibrant, warm, and full of wonder.